Adwoa sat at her desk in her dorm room, the city light spilling in through the window. She stared at the clock, each minute ticking louder than the last. Tomorrow she would see Ethan again, and yet the weight of expectations pressed down like 1,000 invisible hands. Her mother's words echoed in her mind. Adwoa, you are here to study, not chase distractions. Her chest ached. It wasn't just fear, it was guilt, responsibility, the pull of a life she had promised to uphold. And yet, a different pull, a softer one, whispered in her heart, maybe it's okay to let someone in. The next morning, Adwoa navigated the crowded cafeteria. Her bag hung heavy on her shoulder, her mind still replaying Ethan's words from yesterday. She spotted him sitting at a corner table, notebook open, casually pretending to study. When he saw her, he waved. That simple gesture made her chest tighten. She approached slowly. "Morning, you made it." "Morning." Her voice was soft. She looked down at her tray, suddenly unsure of where to sit. "Sit with me, I saved you a spot." She hesitated for a heartbeat, then nodded. Sitting beside him felt natural and terrifying. They ate in silence for a few moments, the hum of the cafeteria fading around them. Then Ethan spoke, quietly. "You don't have to pretend around me. I know you have a lot to handle. I'm not here to complicate it." Adwoa glanced at him. It wasn't just words, he meant it. Every syllable carried weight. I don't know if I can balance everything. School, my responsibilities, and this. Her fingers fidgeted with the edge of her notebook. "You don't have to figure it all out at once. Just don't push it away because it's difficult." She met his eyes. For a moment, everything else disappeared. The expectations, the meetings, the cultural pressure. It was just them. But reality crept back in like an unwelcome shadow. "I have rules, things I can't break. I can't..." Ethan reached out, resting his hand lightly over hers. "I'm not asking you to break anything. I just want to be here for you." The bell rang, signaling the end of their lunch break. Adwoa pulled her hand back, guilt immediately filling the space where warmth had just been. I should go. I have a meeting with the Ghanaian student group. They expect me to lead." "I understand. I'll see you later." She nodded, already turning away. And yet, as she walked through the hall, her chest felt lighter than it had in weeks. Even a small moment with Ethan had made a crack in the wall she had built, a crack she wasn't sure she wanted to repair. By the time she returned to her dorm room, Adwoa sat by the window, staring at the city skyline. Her phone buzzed again. Ethan's name flashed. "I hope you survived the meeting. Can we talk tonight?" Her heart leapt, but hesitation held her frozen. Talk tonight. What could she say? How could she explain the turmoil inside her? And yet, she couldn't ignore the message, not when it felt like a lifeline in a world full of rules, expectations, and responsibilities. She typed slowly, deliberately, "Yes, we can talk." And as she pressed send, she realized something terrifying and exhilarating. Her heart was no longer hers alone. The evening was quiet in Adwoa's dorm room. The city lights outside flickered like distant stars, but inside, her thoughts were louder than ever. Ethan's message waited on her phone. "Are you ready to talk?" Her thumb hovered over the screen. Yes, no, yes, no. She knew this conversation could change everything, and yet a part of her wanted it more than anything. Maybe it's time to stop running. Her phone rang. Ethan's face appeared instantly, warm and steady. "Hey, You're here. That's good. Yes, I'm here. Her voice was soft, almost afraid. They sat in silence for a moment, the tension thick but comforting. Ethan, Ajwa, I know things are complicated, and I know your world is full of expectations, but I need to be honest with you too. Her heart skipped. She nodded, even though he couldn't see her. I like you, more than I expected, and I don't want to pressure you, but I can't pretend I don't feel this either. Ajwa swallowed hard. The words were sweet. They were dangerous. They were everything she hadn't allowed herself to feel. I feel something too. But Ethan, it's not simple. My family, my responsibilities, everything. He leaned closer to the camera, his eyes soft. I know. I don't want to ruin what you have or put you in danger. I want to be honest with you. And I want to see where this could go, if you ever allow it. Her fingers trembled. She couldn't speak for a moment. Finally, she whispered, I don't know if I can do this. You don't have to decide now. Just know that I'm here, and I'll wait. Ajwa put her phone down, her mind racing. She walked to her window, staring at the streets below. Ethan had been patient, understanding, gentle, and yet the expectations from home pressed down on her harder than ever. How can I have this and still honor them? She rested her forehead against the glass. Her chest ached. For the first time, she realized that love wasn't just about feelings. It was about choices, sacrifices, and courage. Her phone buzzed again. Another message from Ethan. Sleep well. We'll talk tomorrow if you want. She smiled softly, despite the knot in her stomach. He didn't push. He didn't demand. He just waited. And that patience made her heart ache, because she wanted to trust him, and she wanted to lean on him. But tomorrow, the cultural meeting and the weight of her family's expectations would not let her forget who she was supposed to be. Her phone lay beside her, buzzing with Ethan's gentle patience, while her heart began to realize she was no longer alone in this struggle.